in Altadena over on Sacramento Street, I believe it was. And I just got bored of sitting over there. I said, let's take a ride, go out to a spot where my dad used to take us fishing, which was Handsome Dam. It's a big park. Used to have a lot of water and everything in it. And so we were going down the freeway, and then happened to see I was speeding, and I knew I was on parole. I knew I was drinking. I wasn't speeding that fast until I saw the cops. And once I saw the cops, the only thing I could think about is I gotta get away from this situation. I got a new job to start Monday, and I know I'm on parole. Hey, I'm gonna be going back to jail, and I'm on parole. I was on parole for robbery. I thought I could get away, but I didn't get away. So I ended up getting pulled over, and they're all, the police, the highway patrol. I was wrong, like from running from it. But once I stopped the car and everything, got out the car, that's when everything else is on them. Everything else was on them at that point, and I knew that. And I also know that her husband, I told her when she was walking up to me, when she was walking away from me with my ID, I could see the other cops going to their car, getting all the tasers and getting whatever they needed, popping the trunk. At this point, when she had gotten my driver's license and all that, I had already been ordered out of the car, lay face down on the pavement. I was already face down, not handcuffed, but face down on the ground. And that's when she walked up and got my ID. So she walked back away from me, and her husband pretty much moved in. When he moved in, he walked up to me and kicked me in my temple.
Which officer was this?
Melanie, Tim Singer. Not Tim Wynn, Tim Singer. And Melanie Singer and Tim Singer was a husband and wife team. And when he walked up to me, he kicked me in the temple. He said, "How do you feel?" And he broke my jaw and the eye socket pretty much. I don't know if that was the one that broke the eye socket and the jaw. I don't know which one. I know I went numb in the temple area. So I stayed down there. And then he asked me, how do I feel? I couldn't even talk, but I said, I spit it out, kind of spit it out. I feel fine. The best I could say it, I feel fine. Like I was hurting like a dog. But it's for him doing me like that. I didn't want him to know that, you got the best, you got a good shot at me. So just go ahead and finish me off. That's why I was like, I feel fine. And I laid down there. And then, so he walked away from me with the big boots. I can remember the boots walking away from me. And then Coon, one of them guys, moved in. And I guess he heard him say, I feel fine. So he tased me, lit me up. Like he tased me in the back. I was face down. So he hit me in the spinal. Bam! 2 tasers came out. One hit the spine and one hit maybe in the kidney area. And after that joke went through, he said, how do you feel now? I said, I just looked at him and looked at him, I couldn't say nothing at that point because I had already been kicked and tased. So after he tased me, he asked me, how do you feel now? And I just looked at him like, how can you? He said, we're gonna kill you, nigga, run. When he said, we're gonna kill you, nigga, run, that's when I went up with both of my hands up over my head because I didn't want my hands to be nowhere near my pocket. Nowhere to look like I was going for a gun. So when I went up like this to run with my hands up, because he already said, we're gonna kill you, nigga, run. I didn't know my leg was broke. So when I went to run, I slipped and fell down, and it looked like I was going after him to grab him or hit him or something, but it wasn't. But I was just trying to get my hands in front of my face so I wouldn't fall face down. So I fell and got scared. Yeah, Powell had already took numerous blows to me before the tape even started. So while he's tasing me, they would say, the sergeant would say, stay still, stay still, stay still. But I can't stay still because the juice is going through me. So I'm just moving around. I'm being electrocuted.
Right.
So I can't, if I stay still, it even feels worse. So I'm just trying to fight that feeling. You can't stay still. That was the routine he was used to doing. They were used to doing this. There's no way you can stay still. So when he say stay still, the taser would stop. And then once I stop, I'm trying to get it all back together. So then they start hitting me with the batons because I'm moving, trying to trying to put my hands back, you know, just trying to shake the taser off now. When I start moving around a little bit more, they start hitting me more. And then they say, stay still, hit me more. So obviously you're not gonna stay still when somebody's just clobbering you with a billy club all over the place. So then I trying to protect myself any kind of way I can, and then the taser would start back again. Protect myself meaning just cover up, not trying to go after them, but just covering up. And so it was a routine, you know, you tase me, I'd move around, and you say stay still, I couldn't stay still, so they'd start beating me. And then you could hear Briseno's like, you're gonna get shocked. In the video, what you guys see is, you'll hear him say that he was trying to protect me, and he was trying to stop them from hitting me. But no, they were calling me, you nigga, we gonna kill you, nigga. You fucking nigga. That's all going, you could hear that. Even when I told them that they were saying it, some people said, no, they weren't. But when they enhanced the tape, you could hear them calling me all these racial slurs and stuff. All of them. And then so Briseno takes his foot, and Briseno he's telling me that I'm staying still, right? So he's taking his foot and he's trying to push me. No, he's trying to push my face. I'm already staying still, I'm face down. No, I'm starting to get up. Not getting up, but just moving around, just shocked from the taser. And he's putting his foot, trying to face me down, trying to put his foot so I can put my face in the asphalt. But at the same time, while he's doing this, I can hear him saying, you're gonna get shot. Wait a minute, you guys got metal batons. You have metal batons. He's saying, he didn't say you're gonna have you have metal batons, but what he's saying, you're gonna get shot because they got metal batons hitting me. So he's thinking that by them hitting me with the metal batons, the juice is gonna go through and shock him. So when you see him, he's like this, you're gonna get shocked. Wait a minute, he said, wait a minute, you're gonna get shocked. But he started trying to kick my foot in the ground. Yeah, he's going, wait a minute, you're gonna get shocked. Let me just get him down first, and then you can start hitting him some more. But he's never once did he try to stop it. But he was just trying to be a part of finishing me off. The best thing that happened that night was the video camera, of course, and of course that bus, that tour bus full of a Mexican band. The Mexican band, I guess they had a party to go to, and they were out here in this part of California. And so what they saw was shocked the shit out of them. It shocked them so much so they wouldn't move the bus. The Mexican band wouldn't move. They saw a lot of it go down. They came in maybe 30 seconds after everything was going on. But it was just enough time for them to be in a shock from what they saw, for them not to want to move that bus. The bus was in the view of them beating me, had a good view, you know, of them beating me wherever that bus stopped. Right. Because I could see the bus in the videotape later. And what my attorneys told me, if it hadn't been for that Mexican band, that bus not moving, they probably would have finished you off, because it was starting to become too much traffic. You know, the bus was there, and then other cars couldn't get around the bus, so everybody was starting to see what was going on. And later on, we ended up using some of the Spanish people too as witnesses. So they had a big impact on me winning my case. Also, it's a trip how it took more than just, you know, black people to make sure I had justice, you know. And I'm glad that the police got policed by the feds, you know. I'm glad the feds stepped in when the feds saw that man could not police himself, when regular police could not police or make any kind of ruling. So the feds stepped in. So I got very lucky all the way around, you know. It was by the grace of, you know, God, that everything turned out like it turned out, you know. I have fractured ribs, broken bones, my leg was broken. I had a lot of contusion and abrasions, which that was minor. It was more like then I had they gave me some type of medicine for like they said I had a mild 2 or 3 mild heart attacks from the taser. Ambulance, I guess. I don't know what the hell happened, but I know that I ended up in the back of a car with the police again. After leaving the hospital, I ended up in the back of a police car again, and then I can remember them taking me to a police station, and I remember being in the back seat, and the guy just kept snatching my head. Oh no! They took me to one hospital, and they said I was too bad there for them to even treat me. So then they took me back to the police station. He made me get out of the car. I couldn't even get out of the car. So then I remember he walked me up to the window or something like that. And I remember the police at the window. He said, "Oh no, what did you guys do to him? You can't bring him in here like that." So it's back in the police car. So from the police car, I'm like, my chest is burning real bad. I feel like I'm ready to die at that point.